Yo, what is going on, guys? This is the 4th Gen Gamer, and I'm bringing you guys a new countdown. Today we're going to be doing top 5 potential Mega Evolutions. Swami, would you like to explain what we're going to be doing today?
Basically, we are going to be going over what we would want to see in a potential Mega Evolution. It could be any Pokemon that doesn't have a Mega Evolution already. 001 to 718, because Diantha hasn't been introduced yet. We are going to be having some art on the screen at times, just to kind of show a representation. It's not exactly what we want, but we just are showing you what it would be different. Its form would be different. It could be for any reason. It could be for aesthetic reasons that you want an upgrade. It could be that it's too weak, it has bad typing, anything. So it's all opinionated. Maybe the typing helped your grandmother cross the street. Who knows? But here we go.
Yes, so as you guys know, we're doing try countdowns, and today we are going to be joined by a special guest.
What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here.
All right, let's go on to number 1.
That's all you get.
5.
Number 5.
Number 1. 5.
Coming in at number 5, I have Electrode, a Pokemon that I've always enjoyed watching and I've enjoyed using it, but it's a pretty shitty Pokemon. It's a good choice specs user considering it has 140 base speed, but my idea for it would be that you would get the ability that would increase all ball type moves and like rolling type moves. So you might give it a new move in this next generation or whatever, but it has Gyro Ball and Electro Ball and Rollout and those sort of things, and it boosts it by 50%. And its design would be a Master Ball instead of a Pokeball.
Still think it should be a Quick Ball.
A Quick Ball would be cool, but you'd boost its base speed to 200. So I think that would be a good thing for it. You boost that by 16, you boost everything else by maybe 10, or you boost special attack by 20 and boost the others by 10. I don't know.
That could work.
They could mix and match. Like you could leave attack 50, you boost HP a little bit because it's Master Ball, it's supposed to be stronger, or something along those lines. You boost things up as you go, and maybe move special attack up 40, speed up 10, whatever. That's my number 5. I think Electro would be awesome. Josh, what's yours?
I like that, but I do have Samurai, and I give you a little credit. You gave me that little inspiration. You get, hey, what about Samurai?
You.
Yeah, I was like,
I reminded you. I didn't.
Yeah, you reminded me, and I got an idea. I looked it up. I looked up some fan art, and I saw Mega Samurai standing up, just with when you think of Samurai, I think of a samurai. That's what I think of, and obviously I did Volt White 2, the Hexlock, and I named it Samurai. And it was water fighting type because of, Volt White 2. So I think it would be really cool if they could make it a water fighting type, and then it could teach it a Sacred Sword. And if they could change it so it's like all standing up and shit, and, holding that sword up and it's about to like fuck shit up with Sacred Sword, I think that would be really cool. And I'm a Samurai fan, but if they made a Mega, Samurai. I'm a big Samurai fan, but if they made it a Mega, then I would really like Samurai a lot more. But anyway, Blayde, what do you have number 5?
My number 5 coming in, not so much chosen for competitively, more so chosen for design and the nostalgia factor, would be a Mega Arcanine. First of all, going right through, when I was looking through the artwork for possible Mega Arcanines, I guess the picture that's probably going to be on the screen right now, the one I chose, this one just looked awesome, because this Arcanine's already supposed to be a quote-unquote legendary Pokemon based off of game lore, not legend in the sense of rarity, but it's a regal, legendary Pokemon. So seeing that awesome, badass armor on this thing would be sick. Arcanine's pretty good in battle as it is, but getting it some kind of boost, giving it like Fur Coat or something like that, like Furfroo's ability, and make Arcanine like a super defensive tank. I don't know, I just love Arcanine, so I want to see it come back into the forefront a little bit more, like the good old days.
That would be cool, actually. I know that Arcanine kind of is, I don't know, it's not as, popular as it used to be. But, yeah, anyway, let's go on to number 4.
Coming in at number 4, I have Sandslash, the mouse Pokemon. Sandslash is kind of always the Pokemon that I always thought to be really strong, but when I look at it and when I use it competitively, it really isn't. It has decent base stats, 75 HP, 100 attack, 110 defense, 45 special attack, 55 special defense, and 65 speed. So my idea would be this. You make it a ground steel type. You increase its special defense by a good amount. You leave its HP, you increase its speed and its attack and some other stuff, and you give it an ability called maybe Quill Guard, which will raise its defense from physical moves, which will have physical move damage. So it's like kind of a cloak on top of its back that can turn to shield it from physical moves a little bit further. I thought that would be something cool, and it's a spike. It's an actual like steel shield or physical moves. It's like kind of like a rough skin type deal. So maybe it was that, something along those lines where either it halves the damage or weakens the damage that you take, or it deals damage back when it gets hit by a physical move.
I think that'd be pretty cool if it dealt damage.
It's like you hit it and you stab yourself with on those metal spikes or something like that. I guess iron barbs would be that type of deal anyway, but just something.
Yeah, it gives some relevance back to Sand Slash, But,
or it makes you bleed out.
That's a plus. That was a good explanation. So that just kind of gave it a little disturbing. No, you're good though. Am I good? Yeah, I have Whale Lord, and you guys see the fan art. I have it on my screen right now. And honestly, I love the art, but I do have a little bit of background reasoning that actually the person that made this art described what they thought of it as. And it makes it sort of like a Gyarados type of deal, except a lot awesomer. Pretty much it makes it a water flying type. I don't think it actually fly like Gyarados, gives it some wings or whatever, and it cleans it up here. But the cool part, not just the design, although the design looks awesome, is that it has the ability Colossus, which, no, that's not an actual ability, it's something that was made up, and pretty much it reduces damage against smaller Pokemon. Kind of like the same effect like Heavy Slam does a lot more damage when you're heavier. It's kind of like a reverse effect. Like, if you're getting hit with a move from, a Rotom, it won't do jack shit. So I think that would be a really cool ability. I love the design of it, and I think that would be just freaking awesome. But anyway, Blayde, what you got?
My number 4 coming in is a Mega Sigilyph, or Sigilyph, however you want to say it. And this is purely for selfish reasons. Because right now, the only real viable competitive set for a Sigilyph is the Cosmic Power, Psycho Shift kind of thing, which it's deadly in its own right, don't get me wrong. You get caught off guard by Sigilyph, it's going to sweep your team. But I don't know why. Sigilyph has just always been one of my favorite Pokemon design-wise as well. I think it looks really, really cool. And the picture I have for this one as well looks ridiculous, although I don't think it would be a actual art for it if it were to occur. But this art does look awesome. And I just want something to have me be able to use it more solo like that.
Interesting. So let's move on to number 3.
Coming in at number 3, I have Hariyama, one of the better designed Pokemons in my opinion. I just really like it. He reminds me a lot of a sumo wrestler. Just that's how he looks. So I named him Yokozuna after the wrestler who was a sumo wrestler. My idea would be to give him armor because his defense is his major flaw, and it's the reason that it's very underused. It has very good attack, has ridiculous HP, but if you increased its defense a little bit, cut its speed, increased its defense, increased maybe some other stuff, and made Hariyama a fighting steel type, kind of like a samurai armor, kind of, where it has all the flaps on its body, you put armor over it. Maybe that would make it a better Pokemon, and I think that would be really awesome. I really like Hariyama, so I think that would be a big boost.
Okay, I just found an amazing picture of Hariyama. I'm going to put this on the layout just because I don't think we can find any other Hariyama Mega fan art, but geez, that is a big butt on Hariyama. Wow. That is some crazy shit.
I don't know why I even clicked on that. I knew it was going to be as soon as I saw you put something in the chat.
Jeez. All right.
But yeah, he's someone is a little bit obsessed with male genitalia. Josh.
No, that I will say that's a lot of skin to put some armor on though. Jeez.
You're terrible.
All right.
You're absolutely terrible.
Can I go to mine? Let's just.
No, you can. You're terrible.
Okay, number 3. Are you done explaining yours with all the armor? Okay, good.
Yes,
number 3, I have Farfetch'd, and this is another relevant Pokemon that we're trying to make relevant in the game, in the franchise.
That's a far-fetched request.
Far-fetched. It is. I don't know if they're going to do it. But the art they see on the screen doesn't exactly show what I want. It's kind of it looks really similar, but I want to see it's kind of look like a little ninja, something with like a black belt or something. I don't know. But maybe some throwing stars. I don't know. But pretty much, I want to see something with like fighting, flying. Everyone's been wanting that, or a lot of people have been wanting that just for a long time now. Yeah, let's change the typing, blah blah blah, whatever. And that would be really cool. And Blayde always advocates for bug dragon, Flygon all day. But I want that fighting, flying, Farfetch'd. I think it would look cool. I think it would be good to change the typing. That's pretty much all I got. I know I'm boring, but I don't know. Blayde, save me.
All right, well, for my number 3, I'm coming in with a Mega Tropius. And Tropius is... I have no idea.
Lie. I cannot lie.
I've yet to see a Tropius from behind like that.
I'm looking it up now.
You're a liar.
But Tropius is just one of those Pokemon that nobody really gives a shit about.
Yes.
Most people forget it exists.
Yes.
But I love its Banana Chin, and I want Banana Chin to become relevant in the world. So keep Banana Chin being bulky.
You're telling me that you have not seen that thing from behind. You're talking about its Banana Chin.
That's the first thing you see when you see a Tropius, is that has bananas hanging from its mouth.
That picture, though.
No, I
you put another picture up?
Yeah, you put it up.
Alright, I'm down with that Tropius.
Oh my god.
But all I want to see is a bulkier Tropius that's slow as hell and give it Gale Wings, and I'll be happy. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not even going to be complicated with this one. I just want Banana Chin to be useful in life.
Sounds good. Let's go on to number 2, my lord.
Coming in at number 2, I have my mascot, Glalie. Glalie is one of those Pokemon that I feel it's extremely poorly misrepresented, or poorly represented in terms of Pokemon.
If it's poorly misrepresented, that means it's very good represented, that means.
Yeah, it's not, though. Basically, its base stat total of 480 is the worst base stat total of 480 I've ever seen. Having everything at 80 base, it's terrible. It's too balanced. So they're going to have to do something with this beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. And my idea would be that you give it like an aura around it, like a psychic aura. Make it a ice psychic type, because how the hell is it going to be floating if it's not a psychic type? It should be. And you give it either heat proof or thick fat to have the damage of fire attacks, because basically it carries never melt ice. How the hell is something that's supposed to be completely frozen weak to fire? How is that possible?
I've never seen you this emotional, Swami.
Dude,
Game Freak Logic does that to people.
It can freeze the damn air. It can freeze the damn air. My other idea would be Ice Touch, but I think that would be kind of cheap.
Cheap beach, Mario Kart DS.
Yes, exactly. I mean, let's see. It has a body of ice that won't melt even with fire. What the fuck?
But fire destroys it.
GG, Game Freak, GG.
Exactly. So
GG.
I think it needs something to have fire damage, or make it immune to fire, kind of like Levitate is for ground. Make it immune to fire, something along those lines.
Interesting.
That would be pretty cool.
Because it should be. It shouldn't be affected by fire at all. So that's why I have Glalie. I think Glalie needs a boost in terms of special attack, its defenses. You can leave its speed at 80. You can leave its attack at 80 if you wanted to. But I think it needs at least a boost in something so it can stand out a bit more. And it needs that typing.
I praise you for getting emotional about this, Swami. Thank you.
No problem.
I have Dunsparce. If you guys know me, if I'm talking about Egglocks, if I'm talking about Egglocks, if I'm talking about randomizers, if I'm talking about Pokemon that you do not want to get, I'm saying Dunsparce, because Magikarp you can evolve, Feebas you can evolve, anything else you can evolve, you can do something good with. Dunsparce is a worthless piece of shit, okay?
How the hell dare you?
Hashtag just saying, because now, you see on the screen, it's like a little dragonfly or whatever, and you can make it normal dragon, base stats up to like 500, a little higher
You're
maybe.
a terrible person.
And it's respectable now. I just get my whole entire reasoning in 20 seconds, so it seems like I don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, normal dragon.
Race, Dunsparce.
Look
You're
at that.
a terrible person.
Swami, you're a terrible person. You're the one that shackled me to like a chair in the basement, okay, for like months.
And then I moved.
Yeah, and you like didn't chain me. You were kind of mean about that.
I forgot.
Yeah, you can't forget that shit, man. You just can't. You can't.
Well, if you're gonna ask for a Mega Dunsparce, it needs to at least gain Fairy typing.
Normal dragon though? Maybe.
I think it actually says it's a fairy in its Pokedex entry.
Well then, I don't know, Blayde. You tell me your.
And
you tell me your number 2.
I don't know if you can change its ability either, because Serene Grace is so influential with its moveset.
Yeah, Serene Grace is too awesome to change.
But maybe they'll have something better. It deserves something awesome.
Wait, Swami.
Dusknoir is amazing. It's the
So
almighty.
you weren't the person that put a blindfold on me?
Nope.
Oh shit.
God,
Alright, well, regardless of illegal activity, my number 2 Pokemon is going to be kind of an homage to the Ruby Sapphire remakes, and also it's a Pokemon that I like that kind of got nerfed a little bit this gen with Steel losing its Dark Resistance, and that would be a Mega Metagross.
Wait, Steel lost its Dark Resistance?
What?
Yes. So now it gets super effective knockoff damage.
When the hell did that happen?
Whoa.
Well, how come I never knew this?
I don't know. Maybe you don't hit
Because
Metagross
you're
with
a
many
terrible
knockoffs.
No, I do. I always thought it would always do that. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I was using Crunch on it in Pokemon Coliseum and it wasn't doing shit. on a Metang. That makes complete sense. Wow.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Damn, the more
So,
you know.
since Metagross got nerfed a little bit, and it was supposed to be like a pseudo legend that was most pseudo legends were supposed to be able to run through certain teams, and now with the prevalence of knockoff and kind of everybody carrying knockoff nowadays, Metagross isn't as threatening as it once was. So I figured what better time to give him a Mega Evolution and make him ridiculous again than with Champion Steven. And that's all I really have to say about him.
Not bad, I like that. So we got number 1. Can we get a little drum roll?
Coming in at number 1, I have Spiritomb. Spiritomb, the forbidden Pokemon. Basically, I find Spiritomb to have great typing in Ghost Dark, similar to Sableye. And if Sableye is going to get it and it didn't need it, Spiritomb should get it, because it actually does need it. Infiltrator's a great thing to have, but as a 35 base speed, 50 HP, and it's 485 base stat, which is good. 92 attack, 108 defense, 92 special attack, 108 special defense. But the fact that its speed is so low sucks. So, my thought process is this. The whole idea behind it is it was bound to a fissure and like an odd keystone as punishment for misdeeds 500 years ago. Instead of Infiltrator, give it Prankster. Basically, it was put into an odd keystone for being a dick. So, give it the Prankster ability. It says it's constant mischief and misdeeds. So, give it Prankster, or you can give it something that... Nah, I didn't have any other good reasoning for it. I think that was probably the best one. I think Prankster would fit it very well. It already has Hypnosis and it has a few other moves. Maybe give it Dark Void. I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
Because it has the move Nightmare. It has the move Dark Void. It has the move... you know what? Just the simple fact that it has a Prankster Pain Split.
That is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, and Destiny Bond.
Whew.
So I think it would be a great counter to some teams, and I think it'll be pretty cool to have.
I can see that. After the little mythology lesson from Swami, my rating's gonna seem like shit for this. I do have Dusknoir. Dusknoir. I love Dusknoir. Did I ever tell you that? I love Dusknoir.
Agreed.
Dusknoir.
I just love the design on it. Did you know that, like, it has, like, I forget what it was. It's, like, some type of, I should have came prepared. I didn't do my homework for this.
It has a face and a face.
It has, like, a face and a face, yes. And it has, like, I believe it's, like, a hole in the back or something. It's, like, weird. Something like kids and nightmares and stuff. And
His
honestly,
tummy opens up.
I love...
The antenna on its head captures radio waves from the world of spirits that command it to take people there.
That. Yeah.
Badass.
That. Just like
pretty
that.
Badass.
It is badass. And here's what I'm thinking. That kind of has that, like, Mega Evolution feeling to it. Just like the look of it, it kind of just looks like a Mega Evolution. Now make a Mega Evolution of that. Make a Mega Evolution of Dusknoir, and then just picture. Just take a second.
Make it a radio.
Shut the fuck up. Now imagine it. Imagine what a Mega Dusknoir would look like. That would be like
a ghost floating on a radio.
No, it would turn into a little minivan and it would say free candy. That's what it would be, okay?
Okay,
that was unnecessary.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
No,
it has to keep its arms though, because that's Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch.
Yes, it would keep the arms. but I think that it has so much like potential. And if you're talking about statistics, as
Transformer.
it's relatively good with you know, defensively, but they could raise its attack a little bit too, because I think it's like its attack is base 100, and
Which
that's
is
not.
good.
It's good, but it doesn't really like stick out or anything really.
It needs to be higher because right now Eviolite Dusclops is way too much better.
It
Yeah, it
has, yeah, it has the same attack as Trapinch. I looked it up.
That's just because Trapinch has a ridiculously high attack for a first Evo.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what? Porygon Z needs a Mega too.
Yeah, because Porygon 2 with Eviolite. Fun
That'd
times.
be cool with the Porygon Z.
Everybody, number 1 for me. Porygon. No, I'm kidding. Blayde, what do you got number 1? I think I
Alright,
already
well,
know.
speaking of the beautiful Trapinch that has one of the highest, I think pretty close to the highest of a first
Yeah, it is
3-stage
highest.
evolution.
I think it's
My
highest
number
of any.
1 of any 3-stage?
I think it might be the highest out of anything that evolves.
Swami, research.
That's because we're the shit. But while you're researching, my number 1 Pokemon that needs Mega Evolution is a Mega Flygon. Now, first of all, yes, it's complete bias because it's up there as my
I
favorite
call
Pokemon,
bias.
and it's my it's my mascot and it's my everything. But at the
It's your
same time,
everything.
when Flygon
Flygon.
first came out, it was an incredibly useful Pokemon. Ground Dragon typing was awesome. It had pretty good stats. And then they go and in the next gen, they create Garchomp, which they took all of Flygon's stats and just made them a little bit better.
I
So like
love
Garchomp will never be chosen. I mean, when Flygon will never be chosen over Garchomp. So now we have this great Pokemon that never gets used because Garchomp's a little bit better at everything. I think it's time to level the playing field.
And it looks
I don't think
better.
it needs to be.
And it is
yes,
better.
Flygon is cool.
And it was in 4th gen. No, I'm talking about Garchomp. Garchomp
Oh.
is better.
No, he's not. Get
Garchomp
outta
is
here.
amazing. It
Go-
looks
go
better.
take a
Uh,
nap.
And it has a Mega Evolution.
Good. Well, when I get my way, Mega Flygon will have an evolution.
Just
And-
to let you know, out of 3 gen, 3 of evolution, it is the highest for the first, but there are other Pokemon that are higher than that. Like, let's see, there was Krabby, 105, Archon, 125. But then again, because it turns into Archeops and has that retarded ability,
Yeah, it was terrible.
it really is. And there was another one. It's not 125, but Rhydon 130 is the second. I think Archon has 105. I think that's what it was.
All right, Blayde.
112. But yeah,
Not bad for a little bug thing,
not
though.
bad.
yeah, not bad at all. It's really good. It's probably I think
Speaking
it's
of
in
which-
Ubers. I think it's in Ubers of
Little
whatchamacallit.
cup.
Yeah, but it's same as Flygons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna keep it Ground Dragon, which I don't think you should, but if you're gonna keep it Ground Dragon, you need to give it a different ability or stat boost to where it can be used in a different way from Garchomp. But I think what they should do, since Vibrava's a dragonfly, they all look like kind of bug-like. Flygon has those big bug eyes. They should make it into a bug dragon, give it some kind of cool ability so you can set
Dragon
it
Bug
apart.
or Bug Dragon?
I don't give a damn as long as he becomes useful. I don't care where the dragon shows as long as the dragon's there. That's all I ask.
So, if they would do
Long
to
hair,
just
don't care.
piss you off, they would make it Bug Grounds.
I would kind of be okay with that.
No, you wouldn't.
Nah,
Hey,
No, I wouldn't.
They
I'd
chop its
cry on the
wings off.
inside.
They chop its wings off.
Oh.
You see a
Darn.
pair of scissors come across the screen, just
no, what they would do, they would make it Flying Ground.
Oh god, no.
Wait, so it'd be a Gliscor.
Pretty much.
And it'd be outclassed by Gliscor too.
Would be too.
Oh, God.
Let me see what that typing would be.
Oh, man.
What would that be weak to?
Ice.
Ice a lot.
No, Bug
Water.
Dragon.
Bug
oh.
dragon? Not many things actually. I think I looked it up.
It would be weak to ice, and it would be weak to dragon and fairy.
Fairy.
It would not be weak to fire like bugs are. It would be weak to
It would still
flying,
be weak to flying, yeah.
and it would be weak to rock. So it'd be weak to a lot of things. unfortunately.
My just for fun ability on him would be thick fat.
Oh my god.
Gotta
Oh.
make the ice and fire neutral.
What about goggles?
Like immune to weather, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's something along that line because it does have goggles.
Yeah, I guess.
I just want something. He needs something.
Or enhanced vision, so rock
Flygon
types
needs something
don't
to
hit it.
separate it from the epicness that Garchomp is. I get what you're saying.
Advanced vision, so
Like
rock
Garchomp is.
type moves don't hit it.
Garchomp is amazing. I think that's about it. Do you want to throw anything else in, Blayde?
We have honorable mentions.
No,
I
fuck
don't have
you,
no
Swami.
honorable mentions.
I have
Not
Porygon
first or
Z.
last.
Every starter. Okay.
Porygon Z.
Fuck the starters. I'll put my vote towards Porygon Z.
Empoleon. Okay. If you guys did enjoy, of course, make sure you leave a like. Check out Swami and Blayde's channel, both linked down below. Make sure you let us know what countdown we should do next week and who we should have as a guest. And Swami, shut up, we're not doing honorable mentions.
I already did mine. I'm happy.
Okay, you're good.
Leave what megas you want to see in the comment section down below.
Yes, leave
The
your
trio
own.
Marowak.
Okay, Swami changed his like top 5 10 billion times. I can tell you like his
Bonus
past
top
3.
five from
Yeah.
Swami.
Yes. If you want to see Swami's top 5s, make sure you go ahead and go to his channel and
If
he'll
you want to see
give
my
it to you.
top 300 for future Mega Evolutions, I got
Yeah.
it. With reasoning too.
Squirtle needs a mega. Okay, Swami. All right, whatever you
Go
say.
see Swami's next video called "Completely Redesigning the Entire Game of Pokemon."
Oh my God, redo Gen 5. Thank you. Okay, it's all next time, guys. Thank you for watching. This is the
Redo
Fourth
Gen
Gen
4 'cause
Gamer
it sucked.
with whoa.
Okay, we're out. Peace.
Peace.
Fuck you. I hate you, Swami. I love you, Blayde. Bye.